Alright. I'll wait here a little bit. Right, we're gonna get started. Another go. I need to move my mic closer because it's 10 miles away. I'll probably move my chair. Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm not allowed to move this chair where I want it. I can't move it here. I mean, just this a little bit. Get it closer. Better. Probably go closet. And then we can get started. Close enough. Alright. More games from Adventure Game Jam 2023. Yep. I guess I can post this in the server. How to get through. Incredible adventure. Just putting a thing in the server for the Adventure Game Jam that I'm streaming and what I am playing. The butterfly queen. Done. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's get started, shall we? I don't know why I'm talking in this accent, the accent, to be honest. Anyway, we're starting with the Enigma of Mr. X. If I remember correctly, the creator of this game, they played my game, so I'm playing their game. We did this last time. First game, someone rated my game. Here, you can see. We got 5 rates right now, and yeah. Anyway, so let's enjoy this tasty experience. Ever eaten raw sweet? Can't say I have ever eaten raw sweet corn. Alright. Let's read the description, because normally, I don't know, it's just better to read the description. Emily's brother is missing. She's into. Let me just. Wait. No. Is missing. She's succumbing to various addictions and can't seem to escape her broken home. The nightmare started about a month ago. Maybe today is the day she can turn it all around. The Enigma of Mr. X, a fully voiced, character-driven, side-scrolling psychological horror adventure involving nightmares, missing persons, and dysfunctional relationships, featuring an immersive soundtrack, mostly meaningless choices, existential dread, ridiculous breakfast order, raw sweet corn, a drunk dad, run-on sentences, and a sweet little kitty cat. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm streaming. This is bad. Content warning: this game contains themes of depression, drug use, mental abuse, includes adult language, disturbing audio and visuals, and representations of violence. Oh goody! What is it? The way the emojis just don't show up on my thing, it's great. This is essentially like kind of the themes that the one game I played last time had, so. Anyway. So A and D to move left and right, interact is up and down. That sounds weird. Continuous enter space or click. Alright. Why is there two control? I was shocked. Smart to the next scene. Ended headphones to desktop version best experience. No, I don't think I'm doing that. It's about 30-45 minutes to complete. No save system, sorry. There's a weird bug. I haven't found a fix for it yet. If you press escape while a choice is available, you will have to use the mouse look. After creating 2 weeks. Oh boy. I'm not streaming. Don't worry, Brisket. Don't worry, Brisket. I wasn't streaming. Alright. Let's see how far I get. 2 girls far. Brisket. Come on, Brisket. We both know the answer. Game contains themes of depression, drug use, blah blah blah. Go. Do dads fart? Oh yes, most definitely. Apparently you've never been in a room with some dads. As you can read all the credits. I'm not gonna read all the credits. Let's start. We got this. We only dream of images we already have inside of us. Do it smell bussy? Questionable lifetime.
Go away.
This thing is proper. You need to be confident.
You deaf? I said, go away.
Okay, let's turn up the volume a bit. Don't worry about that. You can't see it, so you can't worry about it. Haha. Where on earth are we? Let's open. Is this Chernobyl? Approach to the tracks, there isn't anything of value. Wow, that's shocking. I saw the back of my character's head for a second. It's a junkie, bro.
Hey,
you bet
man,
you can hit me up.
I'm looking for my shoes.
Yup.
Nah, other shoes, yo. Can you help me out?
Sure.
Sure. I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you, appreciate it. Whoa. I literally don't have to read anything. I love that. Oh. Looks slightly unfamiliar. For real. The drugs are starting to take their toll. Nah, bro. It's fine. The mirror's just a bit misshaped. That's all. Don't recognize it. See, it's just a little misshaped. You're fine. What? What? To take pills? I don't think I had a choice. Mine started about a month ago. So around the same time Eugene went missing. Can't sleep without drugs and alcohol. Wow. That's crazy. And people wake without drugs and alcohol. Eat more than the day before. That sounds like that might be a downward slope, a slope of most definite doom. Zal, let's drink. Rum isn't a great breakfast. No crap, Sherlock. Numb the pain of being awake. There isn't any food in this house anyway. Well, that's not healthy. Ah, yes, take more pills. Glass break in the living room. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need to get more pills today. Hopefully Mark brings them to work. Homie Mark. I don't think I want to leave for work yet. Kitty.
Just hanging out, huh? Oh, I wish I could just lay here with you all day. Unfortunately, I have to go to
outside
work.
my door, but I have 12 pounds of
Yeah,
fentanyl under my bed.
it is
Say
some
you're
bullshit,
you're a
huh?
doctor, and you're about to give it to some patients that need fentanyl. This week's going. It's like it how time to forget it's gone. You can hardly wait until you're gone. Okay. That's crazy. That's wild. That's actually messed up. That's true. You wouldn't dare snoop around there while he's here. Just like use the knife. It's the ultimate tool to get rid of people. No, I'm not a doctor. Did you say you're not a doctor? Say you're just picking it up for the doctor. Alright, let's move forward. No.
Where the hell are you going?
To work.
You gotta contribute more around here.
How so?
You can start by cleaning up.
Wow.
After you,
I don't want to hear that shit.
I have to get to work.
I don't want to hear that shit
What's
either.
a doctor?
Yeah, I'm tired of you using your brother as an excuse to fuck off every day.
Maybe you're the reason he's not here.
Shut the fuck up. Keep talking like that and
boy.
you won't be here either. I know you don't have anywhere else to fucking go. Clean up the kitchen. Pick up all this garbage. Don't forget the bathroom.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. That's wild. I like how whenever we pick up trash, it enters an imperial realm and just disappears. I know, right? That's wild. I may or may not have just skipped all the dialogue and I'm no longer capable of reading it. Oops. Good enough. I didn't read what.
Bring me dinner home later.
Has no words. How dare they? They're not allowed to put no words in their game. Old newspaper. Black Rock shook by disappearances. Residents of Black Rock are growing increasingly anxious over the increase in recent missing person cases. Family members can't explain where their loved ones have gone, resorting to some scouring the town for information. Others led to believe there's something more sinister at play. The desolate, once thriving mining town has a history of in some cases from upwards of 30 years ago, still unresolved. Well, I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure Jim Bob 30 years ago is dead. Deputy Billings of the Black Rock Police Department believes many of the reported disappearances are nothing more than family members distancing themselves from the town and its inhabitants. People enough, they want to go out forever. They don't want past to follow them. One recent disappearance shocked the town. Teresa Mercer, a star volleyball player preparing for an athletic scholarship at one of the most prestigious universities in the country, has been missing since last month, just after her high school graduation. Mercer is well known and liked among the community, frequently contributing to local food bank, community, and recovery programs. She played a large part in encouraging the town to revitalize the community park, often spending upwards of 10 hours a day performing the manual labor herself. Residents don't believe that she would just abandon the town. Whatever the case, disappearances have increased steadily over the last 6 months. Residents are afraid to leave their homes, business are failing, and there seems to be no end or definitive answers in sight. Words. Alright, let's go. Let's go on our adventure.
Andrew.
That's Deputy Billings.
What do you want, Andrew?
What do you want, Andrew?
I was just about to head to the diner. I thought I'd be a gentleman and offer you a ride. How's your old man?
Drunk.
What else is new? I might have to issue a few citations if he doesn't get things cleaned up around here.
So get out your ticket book.
Look, I just want to talk to you. I have some information about Eugene.
I'm listening.
Get in, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Let's go wrong,
girl. You look nice today. Even if you wore those clothes yesterday. It wouldn't hurt you to shower.
So, what did you have to tell me about Eugene?
Don't get me wrong. I like things a little dirty. Smelly things, though, that's a different story.
You don't have anything to tell me, do you?
I just complimented you. You didn't seem to hear.
I heard you. You haven't changed since high school. You just can't stop manipulating people. You trapped me in this car under false pretense just to harass me.
I was getting to Eugene. Just breaking the ice a little first.
Consider the ice fucking broke. So, what do you have to tell me?
Uh-oh.
We got a tip that he's in some shithole town up north.
Where? From who?
I can't tell you that. It's an active investigation.
So what? That's all you can tell me? Sounds like you're full of shit.
I could tell you more. If it wasn't an active investigation.
Meaning what?
You come down to the station, sign some forms. Then I can tell you everything I know. Maybe over dinner?
Yep, you're full of shit.
I can assure you, the information is reliable. I could be risking my job if I told you, as things are now.
I think you're risking your job right now. Because this sounds like fucking blackmail. You can't tell a direct family member information? You gotta take them out to fucking dinner first? Forgive me for not believing your bullshit.
Believe what you want. It's the truth.
That's crazy.
Well, here we are.
Thank fucking God.
So, are we on for tonight?
I don't know. Brisket, are we on for tonight? Well, you didn't answer, so the mouse is gonna decide. I don't like that answer. Fine.
No. No fucking way.
Just think about it, would you? I'll be back when the diner closes. I'll bring the papers.
I thought you were going to the diner right now.
I am. I figured you didn't want me to mention this in front of the others.
Yeah, it's already weird that we're showing up together.
So just act normal.
This place looks like it hasn't had lighting on in the last 10 years.
Mark, You got anything for me?
Why don't you ask me when the pig leaves?
Who?
What'll it be today?
Coffee, OJ, and water with lemon. 2 waffles, 3 eggs over easy, 2 sausage, 3 bacon, 4 slices of Vermont sharp cheddar cheese.
What?
Jesus.
You got all that?
No. Sure.
Yeah.
What's that fat pig want?
That's 3 waffles.
3 waffles.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
How does he want them done?
Over easy.
Over easy.
I definitely did not have all that.
2 sausage. 3 bacon. 4 slices of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Vermont sharp cheddar.
How wrong did I get that?
I'm not paying for this.
Oh my god, why do you always do this?
Why can't you just get my order right?
Why can't you just order something off the menu?
I'm a growing boy. No regular order will satisfy me.
Nothing will satisfy you.
I don't
You
even know
just
what I
might.
got wrong.
I'll catch you later.
There it goes to the other universe. Oh, I'll just do the dishes. That's it. Okay, there's no more. There's no waiting or anything. But now Mark's gonna give us. It's gonna give us some normal pills.
Bad news.
What?
I don't got your regular. Times are tough.
Shit.
I got something else though. Some wild shit.
This sounds.
What kind of wild shit?
Some brand new shit. It doesn't have a real name. Not that I know of.
What is it?
I don't know. Wild shit. My guy calls it the nightmare.
I don't think this
Ooh.
is trustworthy.
Sounds deadly.
I'm still standing.
Alright. I'll take it.
This is some of the stupidest things I've ever seen. All right, well.
What can I get for you?
Coffee. Black.
He wants the coffee. Black.
Here you go.
Thanks, friend.
Hey,
Right.
Em.
Sup, Rachel?
Just
I know
coffee
each
today,
other.
please. You coming to rehearsal tomorrow?
I think so. I don't have to be in here until noon.
Awesome. It's not the same without you there.
Alright, she seems like an older, probably black woman. I don't know.
Here you are, my lady.
Thanks, doll. If the stars fall, we'll burn with the oceans.
Huh?
Haven't you read the script yet?
I skimmed it. Obviously not thoroughly enough.
It's a little up its own ass, to say the least.
So are you. It sounds right up your alley.
Eat shit, you old bag.
Okay, I know that's not in the script.
How would you know?
Touche. What's it called again?
Fuck. The tragic end of Mr. X. I think.
I thought it was the enigma of Mr. X. Something with enigma?
You might be right. I guess both of us need to read it again.
Great. This sounds so lovely. I love how everyone has a Sailor
I
Moon.
haven't seen you around here before.
I've been around a long time.
Around here?
I've been here. I've been there.
And I've been in between.
You talk to the wind?
I've been known to.
You're all right. Nobody listens to good music anymore.
Okay. Alright, where are we? Okay, chat. Okay. I don't know what else to
You
do.
hear about
so.
the new shit in town?
I may have heard a little something.
Dude, you've got to try it.
Don't
Apparently
worry.
we went to
I
Portland.
plan on it.
Oh yeah? I always forget you work with the hookup. Well, even if you already got some, here's a little more.
Thanks, Rach.
Don't mention it.
This can't possibly end well. Customer.
Hey, what can I get you to drink?
Coffee, please.
Coming right up. Alex?
Emily?
I can't believe you remember. What's it been, a decade?
Yeah, more or less. It's good to see you.
You too. I never see anyone from school in here anymore. How have you been?
Good. Taking everything in stride, you know?
Something.
That's all you can do.
How about you? How have you been?
Oh, crazy. Oh, sorry. I'll go get your
Crazy?
drink. We'll catch up more.
I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Here you go. So, what brings you back after all these years? Oh, sorry. Stupid question. You're probably back because of Teresa.
Yeah.
I'd help you if I knew anything. She used to come in every Sunday.
Did she still get a waffle with honey and peanut butter?
Yup.
What a weirdo.
Well, she is your sister.
What are you implying?
That you were both always weirdos.
I can't even disagree with you. So, what's your little brother up to nowadays?
Actually, Eugene has been missing for a while now, too. Right before graduation. Him and my dad got in a big argument about paying for college. No one's seen him since.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. You've got your own problems. So, what are you having?
A waffle with honey and peanut butter.
Coming right up.
Alright.
Do you dream?
Doesn't everybody?
I guess a more appropriate question is, do you remember your dreams?
Sometimes. It depends.
On...
If I want to remember them or not, I guess. Sometimes they're scary or weird enough that the best option is to repress them.
You do well to remember every detail.
Oh?
Our subconscious knows more than the waking mind. The true meaning of everything can't be found in the present. You got to be willing to dig into that enigma, or the hooks will rip your brain right out of your skull.
If you say so.
Who is this man and why is he such a weirdo? Okay, Rachel left.
All right. Your dad's dinner is ready on the counter. I'm getting out of here. Everything is cleaned up. Be safe getting home.
Sure thing. Thanks, Mark.
Bro, I had a sandwich for lunch today. It was good. I don't know how that information is relevant to anyone.
How is everything?
Great. Thank you very much.
Sure thing. How long are you in town for?
I'm not sure. It's a little open-ended at the moment.
I understand.
Disappear.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your plan?
I can't say I have one. I thought I'd go to the library and check out the newspaper archives.
That sounds like a good place to start. Let me know if I can help at all.
Will do. I'll probably see you tomorrow, considering this is the only restaurant left in town.
Sure is. Let me give you my number. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call.
Thanks, Emily. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, I'll probably be here. Be careful out there.
Will do.
Goodbye, Alex.
Alright, am I done here? Can I just... Am I gonna... Oh.
Tough day.
Did you bring the papers?
They're at the station.
You said you were going to bring them here.
Well, I don't have them. I had work to do. So are you done for the day? Ready to go sign?
Almost.
There's no one here. Not even that pillhead Mark.
I just need to double check everything.
I'll be in the car. Don't make me wait too long.
I'm gonna make you wait 10 minutes. Watch. Never mind. What's the butcher knife for?
Where are we going? This isn't the way to the station.
We're getting something to eat first. Aren't you hungry?
No. I want you to tell me what's going on.
I need to eat something first.
So why are you driving into the middle of nowhere?
Humor me.
I am so not in the mood for you to fuck with me right now.
You're never in the mood for anything.
Maybe it's because I can't stand you and I think you're a toxic person.
Just be patient. I know what you're thinking. That's not what's happening.
So what is happening?
It's a surprise.
Yeah? I've got a surprise for you too.
Oh? You going to keep me in suspense?
Yeah. What goes around comes around.
We're gonna stab him with the knife. We're gonna take the pill, and then we stab him with the knife. Like, stab, and then we get arrested later, and then we disappear or something. Wait. If we go into this cornfield, we're never gonna be seen again. Oh well. Oh. Should we do it? My will to stab is so... I don't think we're making it out of here alive. To be fair. Or at least we're not gonna ever be seen again. So... Let's just question. Let's
What
be a
are we
good
doing
person.
here?
You want a drink?
Sure.
Have you ever eaten raw sweet corn?
No. Can't you get worms?
Well, if you actually eat literal worms, that's not the corn's fault.
Is this your surprise?
Just trust me, it's the best.
Okay. My brother is missing. And you withhold information from me to convince me to eat raw corn?
Maybe I just think you need to experience some joy for once in your miserable life.
And eating an ear of raw corn will bring me that joy.
It just might.
Oh my god. You're relentless.
I'll find you a good one. Wait a second. Just try it. Please.
Let's be a good person. Something tells. I think the game is trying to convince me of something. Eat the corn.
You just won't take no for an answer.
Am I a food person? Lunch.
Well,
This is fucking incredible.
right?
Why do people even cook it?
I don't know. Well, to kill the worms if they're in there, I guess. That one is fine. I checked it. They're damn near impossible to miss. My dad used to get so mad when my mom would cook it, he wouldn't even touch it. Mom wouldn't let me eat it raw. She'd tell me I could when I was old enough. Like it was illegal. Like I had to wait until my 21st birthday. Thanks for coming out here with me, Emily. I know I can be a little abrasive at times.
Andrew, what happened to Eugene?
He's not coming back.
Meaning what?
He's just not coming back. Maybe he will when your dad is gone.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah?
What else did he say?
That he doesn't want you to worry about him.
Where is he?
I can't tell you.
What? Because of your job?
No,
Then why can't you tell me?
because I don't know where he is.
Couldn't you trace the call? How do you know it was him?
I didn't speak to him on the phone.
What? Andrew, please say something that makes sense to me.
It's not going to make sense.
Try me.
I saw him in my dreams. But it was real. He was there. You heard about the new stuff going on around town?
Yeah. I have some. Haven't tried it yet.
Take it tonight, before you go to sleep. You'll see what I mean. Maybe you'll see him too. I guess I should get you home. Your dad is probably still up waiting on his dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Thanks.
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, Deputy Billings. So, you took it? Whatever it's called?
Yeah,
Why?
you're not the only one with problems. It doesn't matter why I took it. Just so you know, I don't think it goes away.
What?
The effects, they'll return every night. I only did it once. Every night, I go back. The voices, I'll have to hear them forever.
What do they say?
I can't explain it. Language can't describe it.
This sounds like a very good idea.
Thanks for the ride. And for everything.
We should
I
definitely
don't
not
know if you
take
should
this.
thank me.
Good night, Deputy.
I'll see you later, Al.
Where the hell have you been?
Sorry. I got held up at work.
Whatever, sure you did. At least you brought my dinner, probably cold as fuck by now. Hey, leave it on the counter.
What counter? There's literally 0 counters in this entire place. Oh, that counter. Wonder if Eugene is asleep, where he might be. Wonder if his star is still beating. I don't know about that. Kitty.
Hey there, my boy. How are you doing, Sir Sleepy?
Hey, Zadit. Zaddy.
I had a hell of a day. I don't even think it's over
I don't
yet.
think it's over yet. We're about to take the most suspicious drug I've
I'll
ever seen.
tell you all about it in the morning. Scoot over. I've got business to attend to. And it involves this bed you're hogging up.
For real. This seems like a very, very bad idea. The cat? Watch Mystery Show now. That sounds like the worst idea I've ever heard of. Take mystery drug and wash it down with rum. Are you a sicko? Innocent blur as they look down upon you. Kit nestles between your legs, physically aware of your need for comfort, or maybe he's just claiming your body heat for his own. Your eyes grow heavy. This isn't good. Oh no. Way has only brought me closer to who I was before. The biggest lie I've been told has been to myself. I'm a living contradiction, my own alibi out to prove to myself that I am indeed myself. If I start to doubt it, I'm convinced I may never return again. The sustenance I seek is merely validation. The belief that I am I. No hunger has ever burned so bright. 5. That can't be good. Alice, something about her seems different. She looks famished, decrepit, and weak. All her determination is gone. She doesn't seem to notice you, too preoccupied with her role. You just confirm there's nothing else. Okay.
Is starving really an art? Can it be called performance art when the only action it requires is inaction?
Art is subjective.
So are your feelings. An accomplishment is only as valuable as the thought that acknowledges it as such. Emotions are only validated when they are recognized. You tell me art is subjective. I say inaction is nothing more than the sum of its parts, which is nothing.
This artist is still expressing herself.
Believe what you want.
What is this? Dang. This place doesn't look
Alex?
safe.
Why are you doing this to yourself? It's the only thing that makes sense to me. For so long, I've done nothing but desire. Desire to be more, have more, do more. Desire for a better future, to hold on to fond memories of the past. Look where it's taken me.
She seems to be in a delusional state.
So you want to stay here? To starve? That's still desire.
You misunderstand. Although it may seem like this is what I want, this is what I need. To fall into the void and become nothing. To surrender oneself to a complete lack of desire.
What about Teresa?
What about her? She's in the void. We all are.
Oh, this is lovely,
Believe
isn't
what
it?
you want.
Alright. A note. By 21. I deceived myself into thinking I could be free. Everything is a trap. From one snare to another. The past throws an invisible net into the future. Traumas manifest themselves as insurmountable obstacles. Looking down from the heavens, pulling on my puppet strings, a ventriloquist has to believe the dummy has its own personality, lest your performance will become superficial in a reflection of one's own inner turmoil. What is this? This interesting. It's Rachel, but she doesn't seem to be herself. She's entirely oblivious to your presence, unwilling to run the scene with you. She doesn't seem to notice you, too preoccupied with her role.
Is there value in one's ego in an existence plagued by perpetual solitude?
It's important to value yourself when you're alone.
Loneliness is a feeling. Aloneness is a result. Aren't we all alone? Even more so in the company of others. Have we ever truly felt understood? Do we not use others merely as distractions from the fact that we cannot stand ourselves? An actor with no viewers has only one reason to continue the show. For when the curtain closes, they'll be left to face themselves.
If the curtain closes, the show can still go on.
Believe what you want.
Believe what you want. Alright.
Rachel? What are you trying to prove?
If the stars fall, we'll burn with the oceans. When the oceans burn, we'll drown in the flames. If the flames swell, we'll all turn to ash. When the ashes rise, we'll be reborn again. If the stars fall,
Oh, that seems lovely and nice. Last classic for escaping his message from the messages he sent me. Alright. I don't feel anything. I can't feel anything. It's only emotion. Paradoxical oxymoron. So never ending that it can't possibly begin again. Time has ceased to have any meaning to my perception. Angles no longer hold any structure in this multi-dimensional space. The deafening sounds no longer enter my ears. They are inside of me. They are everywhere. They are nowhere. 7. Mara. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, that's in Marcos.
A lot of people don't like the yolks. That's where all the nutrition is.
I don't think that's true.
Somebody told me that. Did they lie?
Everything is a lie.
What did they have to gain? How do cage-free eggs come from chickens that live in cages? What the fuck is going on right now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It wasn't like this last night.
What was it like last night?
Fuck if I know. It wasn't like this. It feels like years ago. This is a bad trip. A different batch or something. These eggs were white when I bought them. I keep thinking I'll wake up, but I'm not sure if I ever will. What should I do?
Throw away those eggs.
Good idea.
Interesting. Well, instinctually driven to survive. It's a genetic predisposition to carbon-based life. It seems I have lost this innate tendency not as a result of mental decay, for I continue to feel nothing, but as a result of the absence of time. A predator grows hungry, but if it weren't the passage of time, no one would ever need to hunt again. 5, 21, 7, 5. Is that what it's been? I don't think that'll ever be important. Billy.
we meet again.
Am I supposed to find some kind of answers here?
That all depends on your questions.
Is Eugene here?
I don't know who that is.
You told me he was here.
I did? I don't remember that. There's a lot I don't remember. Knee high by the 4th of July. I remember that.
What else do you remember?
I don't know. Ask me something else.
What are you even doing here?
Digging a hole.
You
Trying
digging
to
a hole?
get to the other side.
The other side of what?
The end. Back to the beginning. 2 points on a line. If you fold it just right, they'll be in the same place. I'm no mathologist, though.
It's mathematician.
Same difference. Words won't help you here.
So, what will help me here?
Stop looking for an explanation. Stop asking questions. Any answer is only going to lead you further from the truth.
That's wonky. Repression through indulgence was the way of my former life. Although the definition of myself continues to elude me in this timeless existence, one prominence my lack of self-control. My lack of self cannot forget is the former need to suppress through gluttony of any and all sorts.
That's what I told her. The better half of you ran down the back of your mama's ass crack. What? You heard that one before?
No, I just don't find it particularly amusing.
Alright, well, I got a better one for you. So I was at the gas station buying some sodas. The clerk asked if I wanted a bag. I said, no thanks. I already got one in the car. You got no sense of humor. Every bartender needs a sense of humor. You see, it's funny because
you're implying the woman in the car is a whore bag.
Yeah, well, when you explain it like that, it's not as funny. Any joke that needs explained isn't as funny.
I don't find any of your jokes funny.
Why don't you tell me a joke then?
Your continued existence. Be gone. What will it be, friend?
Anything.
Coming right up. It's on the house.
This game is amazing.
Something troubling you?
Everything troubles me. I think I've lost my mind.
That would mean you knew where it was in the first place. You
Fair
can't
point.
keep an eye on the inside of your head. The same way you can't lose what you never had.
Who are you?
Just a friend. Trying to make ends meet. The same as everybody else.
You seem like the only one here with any control.
That's not true. I just haven't lost control. Because it was never mine to lose. The same way your mind doesn't belong to you.
Then who does it belong to?
Nobody. Nothing. Property is an animalistic construct. Nothing belongs to you, nor anyone else. Somebody is waiting for you. It's almost time to leave.
Okay. This seems normal. As I told you, this was great. I bet it's getting even crazier because we switched it down with rum. There we go. 5 again. Third time. There was someone that I was supposed to remember, which is quite a challenge when you're incapable of even recalling yourself. connection severed is just a dangling strand. Left to its own devices, the strand loses ability to connect until it falls from the roots. A weathered piece of string cannot form a line, let alone connect 2 points.
Kid?
Nah, I don't think that's a kid. Why don't you?
I'm afraid to go to sleep tonight. I can't erase you from my mind, lost in shadows in this cursed life. I walk with no direction, no one by
This is cool.
my side.
I don't know if this is copyright. If this is copyright, well, well, I guess I'm screwed.
Did I wait too long for you? Was there something I should have done? Was it all too much for you? It all just came
That almost took an hour, which is quite long.
Was there something you had to do? When you
That-
left me here all alone, will the sun come creeping through? You left me in the dark. I'm afraid to go to sleep tonight.
Putting all the credits on the screen. Thanks to the incredible voice actors and both visual talents, this great project that environment with amazing vocals and making animation to life. There you go, you can get all the assets used. That's a lot of free sound users. Nice. Cool. Time to rate this game. This game was amazing. Visuals are pretty good, although I think Emily's character looked a little weird. Like when there's a lot of discrepancy, it felt like, between the side angle and the looking at like forward angle. Like the hair color seemed quite different, but I don't know, could just be me. Besides that, I don't know, I don't have much to critique. This game was amazing. I mean, I wouldn't say there's actually much mental engagement in the game. By the way, overall, like, there's probably a good like five-star lasting impression. This game actually has a decent amount to it. Emotional engagement's definitely a 5. Yeah, mental engagement though, there's not really ever any true puzzles to the game. It's a lot of just reading. It's more like kind of like a reading a book type of thing. So I think I'll have to put this at 3, but that's not like because it's a bad game or anything, but simply because there just isn't any really to the game. Characterization definitely amazing, and definitely amazing atmosphere. This is truly a 5-star game. I would recommend it. Amazing. Helps if I do English. There is a lot. Discrepancy. Yeah. Cool. So now that we got that game out of the way, close that. Cool. Now we have to download a game, I think, and a lot of this is in French. Alright. This is the story of Bernard, a plumber programmer. Bernard is a nice guy, kind of 60-something, who does his to-do stuff because his job is what? Some food. So yes, Bernard's a bit of a grump. He's loud, but he said that Bernard hadn't planned on coming home late. Firstly, because he's coming to stay during the weekend, and his wife, the mother, her children, and the lady who's been popping. What? Has put the turkey in the oven, and the green beans are out of the tin, so don't bother Bernard. He's not in the mood to work long hours on a Friday night for engineers who have decided to celebrate the launch of an AI update with a taco party and a high-tech toilet out of order. Wild sounding game, alright. First point and click adventure. Mini game from Afterwork Studio and Armute. Alright. Alright. Let me download this. Extract all. Extract. This looks fine. What? No. I have to open on this side. Stop! Please. Stop opening on that side. Wait, how do I... Here. There we go. Well, let's see if it... Hey, it popped up the game. That's cool. I like when games do that on their own. So, options. Okay, yeah, we're gonna want the audio language to be English. Yeah, that's fine. That should be good. Split. Okay. That screen looks a little weird. I will mention the background screen looks a little weird, but all right. Let's see how this is. Alright, it does not seem to be working. I kind of wanted to play this game, but... I'll just, I guess, just see if the same bug happens. Click space, it froze. Well, that's annoying. Alright. I'll leave that one open because there's a possibility I'll do it later. So I guess we're only playing 3 games today. Actually, let me ask. Alright, well, I'll check back on that later. And let's go to this game. Now, okay, this game is what version? So let's go ahead and play it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Doesn't really matter. This is how things are. Dreams and stories aren't real. You hate the smell of fish. That makes sense. Currently unfinished point-and-click game made for adventure games. This demo contains a few areas, puzzles, and about 7.5k words of story. Full game. Sometime after the jam. Here with the full story and updated work. Credits page. Section of the menu. Arrow. I guess we can go for the credits real quick. Just. Okay. Written file. There are the credits. You can read the credits if you want. Not the first time you've had this dream. You're in pitch blackness, wandering aimlessly. There are no colors, no roads. You don't know how you got here, and you don't know the way out. You don't know how long you're gonna walk in before you see it. It's the only thing visible in this bizarre world, but that isn't the only reason you follow after it. The moment you see it, you feel something pulling you forward, like a thick cord connecting you and the creature fluttering past you. Your quiet steps soon break into a run. How can something small fly so fast? And then you see it stop. It flaps its wings one last time and settles onto an outstretched hand. You can't make out the feature of the woman ahead of you at first. You squint in her direction, trying to place her. And then she turns towards you, her sharp blue eyes fixing onto yours. Huh? Push yourself off the ground, wincing at a sharp pain in your side. Sleeping in the dirt is never good for you. Guess I fell asleep out here. It's so warm today. Suppose I'm not going to be any better focusing on my own classwork out here than at home. I should get back. Too long, I'll miss dinner. I can actually make a screenshot. I did accidentally make a screenshot of the game. Interesting. Hold on while I delete that. There we go. Stop. Okay, so S is for screenshot. These here are tall and you don't have any footholds to use to climb. I think the system they use in this game is a little strange, but it'll work. Not that you're particularly good at climbing trees to begin with. You'd be in trouble if someone saw you doing something so reckless. If you want to collect any branches, you'll need to find some on the ground. Crucifix. This old thing has been here as long as you can remember. It used to be stuck firmly in the ground, but years of rain and snow wore away the dirt beneath it. You don't know if there's actually anyone buried here, but it still feels wrong to pick it up. Sorry, I'll put it back in a minute. Alright, so I don't understand that gold much. What's this? Your math notebook. Though it's filled with way more doodles and stories than it is with equations. I barely got anything done before I nodded off. I'll have to stay up late tonight. You're a little worried, failing, but how can you expect you to focus on something so dull? You know it's important, but it feels like the life everyone wants you to have is at odds with your nature. If you'll truly need all this someday, we'll be satisfied with where you are. But it doesn't really matter. This is how things are. Dreams and stories aren't real. There we go. It's time to head home. Not that anyone really be waiting for me. Waiting up. Huh? That's... The fluttering blue wings from your dream flash back through your mind. You know it's just a bug, your feet are moving before you realize. Wait a minute, don't fly off. It doesn't listen to you because it's a butterfly. You feel a little silly. From the butterfly. It's fluttering in place, hovering over the well. You wonder if it's looking for flowers, food, or trying to find its way home. It surely won't find any of it here. Hey little guy, hold still, won't you? I'm not going to hurt you. You're not sure what expect to happen if you catch it. You don't have anything to carry it home in, and you wouldn't be allowed to keep it either way, but it's so close, and you can help but try. You reach your hand up slowly, encouraged by the way it floats in place, but it flies out of your grasp at the last moment. Dang. You pause for a moment, looking around, but as you thought, there's nobody here but you and the butterfly. If you do things you really aren't supposed to, nobody will know. Reach out again for the butterfly, not so gently this time. Again, it finds a way just before you make contact. You lean forward, standing on your toes. You've almost got it. Well, you're not paying attention to your footing. You lose balance. You're able onto the ledge well, ensuring you don't fall. Thank goodness, I need to be more careful. Hold on. Your notebook. You had it in your hand a moment ago. Where? Bearing down into the darkness of the well, you feel your heart sink. There's your notebook, at least a foot down the well. It's caught in a jagged brick that sticks out too far from the well. Now it's better than underwater. You must have dropped it when you were trying to catch your balance. Getting it back will be no easy task. The one cross is too wide for you to hold comfortably, but if you get a good angle, you should be able to use it to bring your notebook back up. The wood is old and splintering in places. You're reminded its actual purposes, and you go. But you don't have anything else to use. Seems like it's long enough. Let's see. Reach down with the cross over. Well, with your hand, ensure you don't fall. You can barely reach the notebook, but it's not quite close enough to wedge it. Knee, prod out a bit, trying to get a good angle. The flutter of soft wings next to you distracts you. You look away from what you're doing long enough to miss how close the notebook is to the edge, and it comes you. Cross hits against it. When you look back, it's already falling. No! Without thinking, you let go of the cross and reach forward. Both of your hands to grab it for it. But of course, your fingers grasp at nothing but air. Your notebook is plummeting to the depths, and a moment later, you're falling with it. It's dark the next time you open your eyes. Your head is throbbing and your body aches all over, but you suppose you're lucky it isn't any worse than that. With a fall like that, you're surprised you woke up at all. It's clear, though, as you squint into the darkness, waiting for your eyes to adjust, that you aren't at the bottom of a well right now. Somebody see you and pull you back up. Why would they leave you here, though? What in Alice in Wonderland? Where is here? Wait, your name is Alice. This is essentially Alice in the Wonderland. Huh. Anyway, hello. Your notebook. You thought you'd lost it for good this time. Clearly, that's the greatest issue. You scoop it back up, holding on to it like a raft. The cold night air feels a little warmer now. To be frank, it being here raises more questions than it answers. Perhaps you managed to catch it before you passed out, and whoever you carried along with you all the way to this strange place. You cannot think of any reason someone would save you only to abandon you in a completely different forest. Something about this place sets your hair on end. You keep hearing strange noises, unlike any in the woods near your home. And those eyes in the dark seem almost like they're getting closer. The size of the creature has you taking hurried steps backwards, so it's not like any panther or mountain lion you've ever seen. Where are you going? You just got here. Did you say that? Who else? We're alone here. Well, as alone as anyone can truly be in a dream. A dream? So I'm asleep right now. It would be hard to argue that you're awake and lucid with talking cat. It would explain a lot. But you have never been this aware in a dream before, and try as you might, you cannot force yourself to wake again. Asleep? Well, in a matter of speaking, perhaps. But as far as I can see, you're awake as any other. How could I be in a dream if I'm awake? Because you were brought here, naturally. Brought here? A shiver travels down your spine. That's what you assumed, was it not? That someone had plucked you out the well and carried you all the way here. But that isn't really possible after all. If you were brought here, it couldn't be as simple as that. Who brought me here? Was it you? Certainly not. There's not much I can do, confined to a place like this. As for who it was, you're in a better position to figure out than I am. I was following something. That's how it happened, right? The cat tilts its head at you, as if it's unsure whether you're asking a question. You suppose that's fair. I do not know what happened to you before you arrived, but if you're following something, was it that? That's it. It's here too. Wait! Flies off before you can react, fluttering between a gap and massive, thick, thorny vines and out of sight. And it's gone again. Ah, it's gone again. The cat is staring, looking off in the direction the butterfly went. Then it turns, fixing its gaze on you. Its eyes narrow. Well, aren't you going to follow it? Follow it? How could I do that? There aren't that many flowers growing here, so when you do see one, it stands out. How pretty. You pluck it and store it gently in your pocket. Some odd kind of sap leaking from the mushrooms. Curiously, you reach out and touch it. Ugh. Gross. It's as sticky as glue. You pull your hand back, but your fingers drag some of it with them. You really wipe your hand off before it dries. At least if you ever need to stick something back together, you'll be in luck. It must have broken in the fall. There's absolutely no way someone picked it up off the floor of the well and brought it here for you. There's no justification you can give yourself. Did it land here on its own? The door is much smaller than you're used to, but surely you can still fit through it. You pull out the handle, but it's locked, of course. The door on the tree there, do you know how to open it? How to open it? Surely it opens the same way as any other door. You think this cat is making fun of you. Well, yes, but it's locked. You have the key. I do not, but someone must. Have you tried knocking? Knock on that door. You reach out a hand to the door, feeling a little foolish. You pause, but then knock firmly 3 times. The door creaks open, but the crack is surely not wide enough to fit yourself through. Is someone there? Please, can I come through? Why should I let you? What? I need to. I'm trying to find my way out of here. You pat the pockets of your dress, looking for something to offer in exchange. I can give you something if you'll let me in. The door opens a bit wider. You can just barely see the silhouette of a person, a bit smaller than you. What will you give me? What would you like? Oh, it's so dreary in here. Do you have anything with a spot of color? Will this do? Just behind the door, studies you're offering. Pretty. Oh, but that's too much color. That would never suit me. The door closes a bit more, the crack narrowing so you could barely see through it. Guess not. And so when you do this, think about how pretty fucking... Will this do? The person behind the door studies your offering. Oh, are you giving this to me? I am. You can have it if you let me in. There's a pause. They consider the trade, but soon a thin hand snakes out and grabs the flower. The door slowly creaks the rest of the way open, though your new friend has already scampered off before you can get a good look at them. Well, at least it opened. You duck your head to fit yourself through the door and crawl yourself the little passageway behind it. Through the little passageway behind it. You've learned by now not to be surprised by whatever you see there, but you still need to take a moment to take in the sight of the little town you stumbled into. You see someone wearing the little white flower you'd passed through the door. You suppose expecting they were a normal child like you was a bit silly. Hello. Hi. Thank you for the flower. I like it. I'm glad. Thank you for opening the door. They ducked their head, hiding their face. They must be shy. It's a lot harder to be scared now. This is so much nicer than the dark woods on the other side of the door. Yeah, he looks funny. Check this out. You wrap your hands around the ivy and rip it from its roots. At least not all the plants around here are so invulnerable. The fairy is sadly sitting next to a pile of logs, staring at a broken axe in his hands. Excuse me? Huh? Speak up, lass. I can barely hear you. You didn't think you were that quiet, but you raise your voice anyway. You point to the logs. Do you need all those? I'd like a few if you don't mind. You need logs, huh? Well, I'd love to help you out. Problem is, this is all I've got left. Oh. He gestures with the broken pieces of his axe. Could have dropped down half the force by the time you turned up if it wasn't for this. Unless I can find a way to fix my axe, I can't part with any more wood. Sorry, lass, I really do wish I could help you out. That's okay, I'm sorry to bother you. Yeah, so this is useful, yeah. You deselect. I don't know how to deselect something. Anyway. What an odd device. It looks just like a flower. The fairy at the counter looks up from what she's doing. Oh yeah, cool, right? I found that thing years ago, but back before the forest was sealed off. It doesn't really work though. It doesn't? Nope, sometimes I can hear it ticking, but it doesn't tell the time. I thought maybe it was busted, so I tried to open the compartment on the side and take a look, but there's no screws or latch. If it weren't all stuck in here forever, I'd have taken it back to the clockmaker. He'd know. Clockmaker? Oh well, it's nice to look at. Right? Huh? Wow, cool drawings. Hey, can you draw me next? Hi. I'm not supposed to let anyone in that I don't know, but you were nice. If you were nice to us, we'll be nice back. That's a lovely way to live, I think. Ah, thanks. You have to be careful, though. There are things in the forest that only look nice. Salt left. Huh. Alright. The water in the river is far too cold and deep for you to get over to it. You'll need a way across. You dip your toes in, but bring back up with a yelp. It's ice cold! Cold and deep from the look of it. You don't even reach the bottom. If you want to get across, you'll need something to use as a bridge. Wait, is it bugged? Is there no way out? Oh, I think that's... What's this? What a cute frog! You watch it hopping around for a while before you get the idea to catch it. Come here, little guy. You walk up slowly, crouching down with your hands outstretched. It tries to jump away at the last moment, but you leap forward and close your hands around it. It wriggles to get free, but you hold on tight. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Just sit in my pocket for a little while, alright? Hey, look at the frog. Do I have to leave? I don't know what to do. Not quite sure what to do now. Let's see. Seems report. You hesitantly reach out to touch the vines. They don't twist or writhe or drag you in, as far as you can tell. They're just plants. You're not sure what you were expecting. You grab at them firmly, trying to avoid the sharp thorns growing along them, but even if you pull with might, you can't tear them loose. The trees are all thickly overgrown. Between them and the vines, it's as if the wall keeping you out. Or keeping you in, rather. Is there another way out of here? Maybe we can go around. Every opening in this forest is sealed in the same way, I'm afraid. These vines grow one day, and since then, all grew one day, and since then, who live in the woods have been unable to leave. I see. Are there others here, then? It isn't just you. There are others, yes. Perhaps if you can find them, they can help you make it out. There's only so much I can do. I don't have hands, you see. I'm stuck. Oh. Hello. Good evening. Wait, what was her voice before? Good evening. You are a new face around here. Yes, I've only just arrived. Well, I hope you like what you found. Leaving again is out of the question. The way she says that sounds more like a command, Compliance. You decide it's better not to mention what you're doing right now. Well, now that you're here, what do you think about my collection? Of course. I found all these things in the woods. Aren't they cool? Take a closer look, but you don't touch. Oh, they're nice. I know, right? If you find something new, show it to me. Though I'm sure I've already picked up everything that's laying around. Just wanna fuck. Hey, take a look. Wait, that's turned into American. Hey, take a look at this. I think I turned. Oh my goodness, there's too many voices. I can't keep track. You open up your hands, revealing the frog. You see the fairy's eyes light up. Whoa, no way. Where did you get it? I've tried to catch one before, but I'm not fast enough. Hey, will you give that to me? What will you give me for it? How about this? She holds up a heavy looking white shell. I found it by the water ages ago, so it's got to be a fair trade, right? Alright, I'll take it. You hand over the frog, and she adles it gently in her hands. Oh, this is cool. Thanks. Hands, you think you might have off? You're right. You would rather not touch the sap with your hands, but you think you might need some. You pluck the cap off, nearby mushroom to gather it up instead. It looks as strong as glue. It should be easy to repair something small. Should always click on something again, baby. Alright. What's this you're handing? Alas. I gathered it from the forest. I think it should be able to repair your axe. Is that so? Let's give this a try. He dips the two pieces of his axe in the sap and holds them together firmly for a minute before letting it go. It holds! What would you look at that? Looks good as new. He stands up suddenly that you jump back, startled. He takes the axe and chops I mushroom off the stem, hoisting the axe above his head and cackling. Guess who's back in business? I'll have enough wood for the whole town by the end of the night. And turns back to you. Try not to flinch at the gleam of the axe. People here are so odd. Thanks, lass. I owe you one. You can take as much wood as you need. Thank you. Gather up a few logs and scurry away. How do I... So I feel like I could like tether the wood together with the vine and then make a path. Oh, okay. With a little effort, you managed to roll all the logs into the river. They're long enough to reach across, luckily. You tentatively put your foot onto one, but it rolls around too easily. You'll lose your balance if you try and cross it now. You lay the ivy down by the river, holding it down so it's not swept away. You can't walk across on just a few vines, but it's strong enough that you use it to tie down something else. You take the ivy and wrap it around the logs, weaving it and try it in a strong knot. There, that should hold. You step onto it carefully. It stays in place. Excellent. You eye the bubbling pool nervously. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear it sizzling. It doesn't look hot, but there's no way that's safe to touch with your bare hands. You dip the shell in the pool carefully and breathe a sigh of relief when it comes out unscathed. You fill the shell with the strange bubbling liquid, holding it carefully so it doesn't spill. If you get any of it on you, well, you'll just have to walk slowly. The little fairy is poking at the pool with a long stick. When the tip touches the liquid, it sizzles and evolves into sludge. I threw a mushroom into the pool to see what would happen. It sizzled and bubbled like crazy and never came up. But I threw a rock in it and just skipped to the other side. I'm gonna grab some more plants. Scary. You better not touch it yourself. Alright. Well. Ah. Oh, you found something interesting, haven't you? I think this can dissolve plants, maybe more than that. Should be able to kill the vines. Well, let's see. The cat's grin is almost as wide as its face. You shiver and pull your gaze away. Slowly, carefully, you lift the shell above your head and pour it onto the vines. It sizzles and hisses as it flows down, the thick vines weakening and falling around your feet. And suddenly, just as soon as you can see the other side, there's a terrible, horrible sound. There's a sudden blast of wind, and you close your eyes against it, dropping to your knees as you cover your ears to block out the horrible screeching. What's going on? If there's a response, you can't hear it, but the feeling of the wind fades a bit, and you open your eyes carefully. The cat has moved around to stand in front of you, staring intently at the land inside the forest. For a moment before your vision clears, it looks bigger somehow. You look alive, Alice. You broke the seal. We're free to go as we please. Seal? Wasn't it just some vines? Terrible screeching soon fades away to silence, and there stills. You carefully get back to your feet. The cat curls around your feet, looking all the world like a normal house cat. Thank you, Alice. It's been years since I've seen a bright sunny day, or sunny sky. You blink against the light. You blink against the light, revealed by the opening. It is sunny. But it's black as night in the forest. You just assumed night had fallen. Is something wrong, Alice? You look worried. Have you forgotten what you're after? You wanted to follow that butterfly, right? The butterfly. The whole time you've been thinking of getting out of the woods. You need to find your way home somehow. But the image in your head of those bright blue wings tug something in your chest. You take a step forward without even thinking about it. Oh, how interesting. Well then, shall we? I did say I would help you out, after all. You'll find what you're looking for, don't worry. For some reason, that doesn't reassure you. I'm gonna die from doing all this voicing. The path out of the forest is long, and for a while there's not much to see. As you get further from the woods, the gnarled plants and strange mushrooms start to die off. It begins to look almost like your world. But the view slowly growing larger ahead of you keeps your head squarely on your shoulders. The tall towers of the castle up ahead wouldn't fit back home at all. This place looks a little bit different since the last time I was here. You've been here before. Well, I didn't always live in the dark forest, sealed off from the world. Who would do that? I don't see that butterfly anywhere. Don't you look up? You stare at the castle. It's massive, with towers climbing high into the sky. Each has a banner hanging from the highest window with a symbol painted on it in bright blue. That's not... no. Staring at the large barred door to the castle, you can almost hear something calling for you, but you shake your head. They're not going to let me in. It's a castle. Maybe it's not, but there's must be a way in. This game is very long. Very, very long. Oh, goodness. The ladder is way too high for you to reach. You'll have to knock it down with something if you want to climb up. You pair down into the water to watch the fish swim by. One comes right up to the surface. Ah! Got awfully close to your face. You didn't know fish could have teeth that sharp. Better not stick your fingers in the water. My voice is gonna hate me after this. Time 6:30. This time is not right. It's actually concerning. Why isn't the time fit? Hold on a second. Whatever. Back to the game. Alright, well, I kind of broke the game a little bit. Okay. You try and pry open the dumpster to look inside, but that's a lot easier said than done with someone sitting on top of it. Excuse me, do you think you could... No way! Get lost! This is the best seat in town. Find your own! Well then... There's a strange child with an odd appearance sadly hopping across the pavement. Curiously, you approach. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, you've never played hopscotch? Well, there's probably a lot of games you haven't played. You really couldn't get away with much of that back at home. It's okay. I can show you how to play if you want. I don't know what his voice is. Though I'd really rather be dancing. Dancing? Yeah, but I'm not allowed to anymore. The child wrinkles their nose and frowns in the direction of the gods. Apparently, it's an eyesore and I'm disturbing the queen's peace. That's so dumb. The queen never used to care about things like that before. What kind of person is the queen? Oh, she's... Well, I've never met her myself, but I hear she's absolutely gorgeous. Problem is, most people... Why does a child have this voice? Most people who go in to meet her don't come back. You shift nervously. If you go into the castle, are you going to... Anyway, I don't care much about all that. I'd still be dancing, but the guards took my cards. Cards? Why would you need cards to dance? I have a whole routine. It won't be the same without it. I'd love to show you. You know, this could be something useful. Huh? If someone in this town is breaking the rules, surely those guards will have to leave their posts. I suppose... I suppose so. Why did her voice change to be this now? I need a drink of water. I am back. I suppose so. That's her voice now. There's an odd patch of dirt in the ground here, with nothing growing on it. It's soft. Is there meant to be a garden here? You have something to plant. I suppose you could use it. In front of the huge castle door, 2 guards are stationed. You approach hesitantly. Excuse me.
Huh? Who goes there?
Me. I do.
And who is me supposed to be?
My name is Alice.
Alice, huh? And what do you want?
I need to get into the castle.
No way. No can do, kid. Nobody's allowed in unless they've been invited. Queen's orders, you don't want to get on her bad side. All our heads would roll. She gets antsy going so long without any challengers. She's got to entertain herself somehow.
You back away. That's a direct threat if you ever heard one. The cat slinks out from wherever it's in the way, wrapping itself around your legs.
Don't let them scare you, Alice. You won't be in any danger.
How could you know that?
Because I'll make sure you aren't.
Now, let's find your way inside.
You will need to get those 2 clowns away from the door somehow. You wait until the guards are looking away and reach up, but you aren't tall enough to knock off the board. You'll need something longer to reach it with. You can't go in with the guards looking right at you. Besides, the door is still latched. That was weird. What are you looking at? I need to get into the dumpster. So what? So what? Oh, I need to make his voice more annoying. So you're in the way. I'd like you to move. Yeah. Well, I'd like a lot of things. Too bad. I don't think I got his voice down. I need to make his voice more annoying. I don't think he needs to sound more like a kid, more annoying. You swallowed the urge to shove him off the dumpster yourself. Well, what would you like? Huh? Pauses for a minute, clearly not expecting you to be asked something so directly. After a moment, he makes up his mind. If you catch me, one of those bitey fish in the moat, I'll let you have the dumpster. The fish? That seems a little dangerous. What are you going to do with it? None of your business! All you have to do is get it for me. Well, get going. You might just come back and push him after all. No dancing is allowed. What a strain. The Kaleen hates fun, I hear. Don't be silly, there must be a real reason for it. There aren't that many flowers growing around here, so when you do see one, it stands out. How pretty, like what are all these flowers for? The fish swimming around the river gives you a bad feeling. You don't think you should go splashing around in the moat. Pardon me. Do you need something? I make them tall and shorter. Flower? Oh, this thing. Sure, if you really want it, just go with the uniform anyway. Thank you. Run along now, okay? Don't cause any trouble. I don't know, their voices are just gonna keep changing. I can't keep them straight. What? Why so many flowers? There's just a plant one here.
Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Alright, back. Time to go for dinner. Okay, this is just stuff I already read because I run out of ideas. To be honest, I'm kind of stuck. To be honest, at this point, I think I'm gonna give up. I'm slightly I don't know if that's actually gonna say. Very cool. Castle area. Alright, now let's actually choose the ratings. To actually check something, see if anyone's responded. Fix form. No. Let's see. I'd probably give it 5-star, 5-star. Overall, it's going to be a 4-star for me. Very good, but star definitely has mental engagement. Probably a 5-star, I mean, for the genre. Very good. Lasting impression, probably roughly 4 stars, I'd say. So rating save. Very good, very good. Bravo, bravo. Alright. So now's the moment where we, where I don't know if we're about to reach Armageddon or not. As my clock is approaching, the doomsday clock is approaching the time where it potentially is going to explode. Now, the doomsday clock should have reset correctly and not have been this close. But it didn't. So now I have a dilemma. So, what do we do? What do we do? Because I really wanted to play Illusionary, but this here, let me show you. There we go. As you can see here on my clock, it says that it's 10:58. If this clock hits 11, my computer will not let me back in. Problem. The only way to I can manually fix this requires me restarting the computer. This should have fixed itself a long while ago. Normally it would, but it didn't. So, lovely. So I'm about to risk you guys not being able to see the stream to try and fix it quickly and efficiently. So sleep. Update. Didn't work. Clock is still wrong. Uh-oh. Salute to all of you fine soldiers. I'll see you on the other side. I have to do this real fast. Here, like, I can try to fix it manually. Good soldiers, I am going off. I'm gonna probably restart it. I'm trying little thingies, see if it'll fix it beforehand, like this. It didn't work. But alright, well, let's hope it keeps going. This works.